Are the hands still hot? Is the momentum still on their side? Meanwhile, Mars and Light have just been crushing the losers bracket. They went through MK, Leo, and Javi, and then right after that, Sam and NDB.
Right, remember they got one last mission here, and that mission is to eliminate Dark Wizzy and Salem. It's going to be their hardest mission here today, man. So let's see what we get here. Game number 1, Smashville of all places, and then just an unfortunate SD, man.
I don't even know what that was. Lucina was clearly right there on the edge, but just the ledge grab detection, I guess, was not in that spot. And now potentially immediate revenge for Salem. Always going to go for the chase, but wow, okay, Light's able to reach and no drop counter from Salem. I think that may have been able to get rid of Mars. So we're just, oh no, Salem meeting a tragic end.
Yeah, that was very, very unfortunate, man. But you know what, though? Like I said before, Dark Wizzy is going to be the stock take. He knows how to play his role just based off of how he reads the terrain. He said, look, my teammate's not doing so good. Let me stay back in the cut. Let me try to hold it down.
Salem just did a rogue up B in the wrong direction. Just getting absolutely sauced right now.
Oh,
no way!
Max,
Oh
Max,
my God.
Max. Yeah, we have to say a prayer. We might actually have to say a prayer, man. We might actually have to bust open Genesis here.
Years of research can't save you from that.
Oh, did you just? Oh, you were actually OD. What the heck, Max? Max, man, I love it. Oh, okay. Again.
Gotta get the tech.
Yes, it's a weird situation when you get Fox off stage, because when you think about it, you're like, okay, he's off stage, just hit him with a forwarder, he'll be fine. But then you get Fox pilot by somebody as fantastic as Light. You're like, that's not going to work here, sir. I'm going to go for a stage tech, but that doesn't even matter if you can't get back onto the stage. The counter, they're clearing out shot. The yellow team looking phenomenal. They're looking like they want to reset this thing.
Yeah, unfortunately for Salem, that counter also connected with Dark Wizzy and took his stock as well. Oh, Wizzy with a chance to maybe have caped Light's up B, but probably just wanted to go for the safer option and attempt to back there. Unfortunately, not working out for him. Light still looking so strong right now. Mars barely even touched on his second stock.
Okay, gets the double short hop near to force him back onto the stage, and again, that rapid jab and doubles is so useful, man. Whether it means you're going to keep your opponent off stage, or that means it's going to hold him in place just so the teammate can come over and hit him. Fox has so much utilization here.
Salem and Wizzy definitely looking like they've cooled off a bit in the time between games. Well, at least Salem. Dark Wizzy's still been hanging on at one share stock and one team kill, taking him down to his final one here.
And he's still kicking, but for how much longer? There's the back air, saves his jump, smart stuff. Gets back onto the ledge. I like how he's trying to outmaneuver Mars here. It's hard. It most certainly is, because if you go high, you know he's going to try to hit you with the nair or the forwarder just to get you back off stage. There's the back air that time, though.
Got all those parries in quick succession. Oh, and again, off the mark with the chemistry there. Could have just been forward throw into up smash, could have been pulled into forward smash, but either way, that was down air. Ike's down air, sour spot.
I was going to say, though, and look, Mars even sees it, too. He was moving, okay? I'm not saying that, he would have been able to turn it in anything, but, I mean, he was definitely playing pretty fearless right there. The double forward throw.
Yep.
It looks like he was wanting more.
All right, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Doubles Grand Finals. One game in, but potentially a lot more to follow. The team coming from losers bracket, going up 1-0. So we could be in for a long one, folks.
So with this in mind, I don't expect to see a character shift for the yellow team. Obviously, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, and I guess not for the opposing side either. I will say, though, that, Lucina has been doing a really good job for Salem, but Salem could pull just about any character. We could possibly see Link. I would be surprised.
Yeah, I was surprised initially when I didn't see Link appear in the first set they played, but Lucina makes tons of sense. If you can play this character effectively, almost no better choice exists in doubles. In my opinion, second best to Cloud in Smash 4 doubles. It's kind of a rogue opinion. A lot of people were on that train of thought, but man, with Cloud nerfed a bit in Ultimate, Lucina might actually earn that title for herself.
Yeah, that's very true.
We saw the forward throw to forward smash pass off this time from Dark Wizzy and Salem. Gonna work out for them.
Okay. Get off of that top platform. Good lead pressure as always, man. Mars is always turning just a small situation to a big one, either for himself or for his teammate.
This is a much better start already for the blue team. Not seeing Salem getting stuck.
Almost gimped his teammate there. Good stuff saving his jump.
Yeah,
Tomahawk.
Smart and patient there from Dark Wizzy. Ooh, but kicked, wow, 92%, and that was enough to do it.
Kick rocks, man. Like, dang, he got him up off the stage.
Yeah, that tipper forward smash from Fox. maximum range.
Okay. I think he was expecting Dark Wizzy to run, and Dark Wizzy showing Light a lot of respect. He kind of keeps getting caught shielding, and I don't blame him. You know, you don't want to be on the ledge of the stage versus Fox, but you know, I mean, it'd be nice if you came towards center stage. You wouldn't really have to deal with that because, you know, you keep giving Light all these throws. Sooner or later, his teammate's going to be there for the follow-up afterwards, and that's something Mario does not want to deal with.
And what a turnaround here, Rod. As we saw the blue team off to a great start, keeping their percents near the 30-40 range, while yellow team was approaching 100, but they managed to take the first stock. It's all that KO power that this team brings to the table and how in sync they are with each other's follow-ups. Wizzy and Salem, you just see them stepping on each other's toes a little bit. And
they are just, oh my goodness, Max. Oh, waste it out. That was smart. He said, you're not going to outweigh me, man. Eat this forward air.
All right, there goes Mars, but now Light getting kind of bullied off stage here by Salem. Oh no, and the trade. Oh, that's going to cost Salem his life. He could have just countered the up B and it would have been curtains.
Is that a, I don't know if that was a trade. That was like a compromise. If anything, I don't know what the heck that was.
Oh, and Mars, a little ambitious, trying to take Salem down with him, and all of a sudden, this is dead even.
Okay, gets the double jab. They're very simplistic, some very low percent stuff too. It's actually surprising to see what Marco Lucina can do just off the jab in this game.
And 2.5 minutes into this game, we've already had 8 stocks lost across the board. Ooh, that's kind of ridiculous.
Yes. Okay, Dark Wizzy really struggling to land here. Salem looking to push the aggression here to the left side of the stage. Man, the synergy, man, the camaraderie here from the yellow team is something just to marvel at.
Salem just cannot get his hands on Mars right now. Short of a couple grab attempts. All of a sudden, that damage climbing on Dark Wizzy really high. Ike trapping him in the corner. Fox trapping his landing.
I will say a lot of that tomahawk stuff that Light does on Dark Wizzy doesn't quite work the same on Salem. You know, if you put too much pressure on Lucina, she's just going to up special.
Yep, either that or swing on you with an aerial of her own.
That's right. Just kind of fair. That's right, jumping fair. Yep. Oh, gotta watch that shield. It's starting to disappear, good sir.
Mars almost disappearing after that forward smash, but Salem not able to get the chase. Light just posing too much of a threat. Very intimidating to try to run through him.
Okay, 1-2 jab. Okay, what's it gonna turn into here?
I see a shield break. No, a rogue up B from Salem yet again. This is the second one this set that just did not work in any capacity.
Oh, what the? Oh no! The switch off. I thought he was actually gonna go for Dark Wizzy, but actually went for Salem and then switched back over to Dark Wizzy. Light and Mars goes up another game. Is this gonna be a quick 3-0 reset? Come on, man. Is it? Do you think it's?
I don't know if it's gonna be a 3-0, but I feel the reset in my bones, man.
Okay, man. Well, you've definitely been in this much longer than I have, man. I'm gonna take your word for it.
You could just see the ferocity that these guys are playing with right now. And Wizzy and Salem, they're just not able to get their act together quite yet. Maybe they need another set against the big boys like this just to get back in the zone, the dual zone, as they pick one of my favorite songs in the game. I'm definitely ready to hear this.
Definitely a hit, man. Go ahead and hit the move on them right now. I gotta
you see them jamming to it.
Here's the difference between both sides. So I know we talked about, you know, what makes Light, or excuse me, not Light, but what makes Dark Wizzy and Salem, you know, phenomenal. They have a very simplistic team composition. You know, you get the throws into the aerials or throws into the forward smash. You know, it's the tail as well as time. It works. It works. We've seen it happen. But on the opposite end of things, you know, you got such this explosive and aggressive force on the yellow team. I mean, just being able to smother the opponent. Then obviously, not only being able to smother with team combos, they aren't short of killing options. And I think it's the combo ability that the yellow team has is what's kind of pushing them, you know, into this reset. You know, the blue team just doesn't quite have that at their luxury.
Okay, Mars just coming in with a big swing. Oh, and he catches him out of the air with forward smash. Dark Wizzy gonna lose a stock already. Yo, this is so wild. Mars and Light came to play.
They most definitely did.
Look at all that damage on Wizzy's fresh stock already going right to 40 after respawning.
Uh-oh. Empty hop, short hop in there. Oh, nice. Okay, that one actually ended up canceling. He wasn't quite able to get the animation out in time.
Oh, and untechable. You saw the red splat on the wall right there. Mars, though, how's he going to get back? Just goes for the air dodge straight forward, and Salem ready to cover it. Not going to tech.
Salem being his own insurance right there. He says, I'm just going to be safe here. I'm going to play this one safe. Like, yes, Ike's recovery system not the best in the world, but the way he was kind of drifting towards the ledge, he might have been able to get the magnet hand snap. I don't know.
I just got to say, ladies and gentlemen, some of the finest doubles gameplay I've seen across all Smash iterations right here in the set from Mars and Light. Looking like completely different players than we saw in the winners' finals. No, semifinals, yeah.
Parry right into the throw, into the up smash. The awareness is just phenomenal here for the for the yellow team, excuse me. Blue team, though, still hanging in there for the most part. You know, I like what they're doing. You know, they don't want to keep this game on stage. They know that the yellow team, whether, you know, they're, you know, teaming with each other, you know, going for team follows, or, you know, it's the 2-1v1 thing, they're very scary to fight. But we can try to get the yellow team off stage. That's when things get a little bit more hectic for them. Oh, no. The read from 10 years away, man. He read that in Smash 64. What the heck?
Just too ambitious from Salem, trying to swing on the way down. Again, hints of desperation, I would say. They don't want this to go to a second set, because if they do, not only did Mars and Light have momentum coming into this from their bracket run through losers,
yes, sir,
but man, with a clean 3-0 victory over this very team, it's going to be hard to slow them down.
Okay, gets the reverse nair. And of course, he's to get himself thrown off stage. And in a minute, he throws Dark Wizzy off stage. He said, let me see what Salem's talking about over here. Boom, dash attack. Look at that. You see, he goes for the dash attack, then runs all the way across the other side of the stage, man. Yeah, Mars definitely a team player. Both of these guys, their full screen awareness is so good. Just that ability to zoom out mentally and look at the big picture rather than focusing on your own interactions. Right, the peripheral game is through the roof, man. There goes Dark Wizzy and Salem to follow immediately. We've got a 3-0 reset. All right, man. Well, we kind of spoke it into fruition. We were wondering if it was going to be a reset or what was going to go down. We got a reset, but does Mars and Light have what it takes to reset this all the way? Salem has that thinking face on. Nothing good ever comes from that. All right, strap in. The final set is about to begin. True finals, as we call it at House of 3000's Xeno Weeklies. I like that better than grand final set too. You know, it has more dramatic effect. Wow, this is the first grand final doubles here. Super major. Genesis number 6, man. This is crazy. Mars and Light. Obviously, you know, Mars, no stranger to obviously being in, you know, the winners, excuse me, not winner's side, but just, you know, the finals portion of bracket and doubles at Genesis. You know, he's done it in the past, as we talked about before. Light obviously been on the tear, carrying over that momentum from Glitch, looking to rock and roll here. Salem performed on the top stage a multitude of times, obviously most notably EVO 2017. Man, won singles there. Dark Wizzy, obviously been in this community a very long time too. There's a reason why he's sponsored, man. So both sides here coming in with a lot of prominence. This is the first game of the reset here. Both sides were on losers. We had a 3-0 here from the yellow team. I don't know if it's going to be another 3-0, but I'm excited to see what we're going to get. I'm just happy to be here at Dual Zone. Yeah, great choice. Dang song, man. See, the way you feel about Dual Zone is the way I feel about Bramble Blast. Man, I hear Bramble Blast. Fire song. Yeah, man, like people talk about Snake Eater, they talk about Simple and Clean, but I'm like Bramble Blast, sir. Let's talk about that, man. Listen to that, then we'll talk video game music, all right? Yeah, miss me with the lyrics if I'm being real. Oh, free. But either way, got a pretty scrappy, even start yet again. So many of these sets going the same way in the opening few seconds, but now Mars and Light getting this breakaway. You can just see how well they follow up off each other. Salem finally going to land one of those clutch forward smashes. Put his team in the lead. You see this patience right here? Do you see that patience? He said, look, I'm not even about to come out here and go for you, sir. I'm going to wait to get up off of this ledge, and then I'm going to close it out. Yeah, there's no way Salem can hang there forever. Oh, man, what the heck? Okay, ended up air dodging away just in fear of Mars. Mars hadn't even pressed the button yet, dog. He said, my presence of mind is enough to make you go off stage like that. That was pretty ham, I gotta say. Mars, definitely one of the most intimidating players out there, though. You've seen it with Zero Suit, where he can just kill you at the drop of a dime. And with Ike, the same could be said. Oh, Dark Wizzy almost throwing his first stock away as well. Salem with the save, Dark Wizzy with the tech, but Light immediately following up and closing the door on him anyway. That's right, man. This is so intense, man. It's so back and forth, but at this point, it's looking like Mars and Light are here to stay. Yeah, it looks like they're not going anywhere anytime soon, man. And if they definitely reset this thing and close it out, they're going to be the underdogs, man. It's going to be an underdog story, that's for sure. It's going to make that grand final story that we tell 10 years from now that much sweeter.
And I saw the purple coins from Mario's up B there. Love that throw to, I believe, New Donk City, Mario Odyssey. Just gotta throw some lore out there for y'all.
There it is, man. I didn't even know he had purple coins in this one. I was like, did my eyes deceive me, or is it those purple coins?
Yeah, right? I know it's getting late, but you're not that crazy.
Just right up, man. Just outside up smash, and Light right now just one stock close here for forcing this into a game number 2. Man, the blue team really struggling. And it kind of goes back to what I talked about, man. Phenomenal characters, phenomenal players piloting the characters, man. But it's just the buttons that the yellow team has. Look at this.
Oh, that would have been insane, but Light not keeping the jab going for long enough. Dark was able to slip through with the roll.
And with how well the yellow team plays together, they're not allowing the blue team to exploit their weaknesses. The minute that Dark Wizzy gets Light off stage, Mars is there for the coverage. No way.
These guys are insane. Definitely shooting to kill at this point.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and he's going to do it. Both of them getting knocked back out of the jab, but of course, Mars at a dramatically lower percent than Mario. Going to exit hit stun first and land that back air.
Okay.
Oh, man, Dark Wizzy looking a little bit winded, and Salem, stoic as always.
Robotic, man. This man's not, he's not one of us. Not.
Yeah. I don't think a deficit like this is going to phase him in the slightest.
I mean, dude, if I ever won an Evo, you can't tell me nothing, man.
Yep, from the loser side?
Yeah, dude, I could win 1,000. I could lose 1,000 matches, but bro, I'm like, hey, at the end of the day, I won an Evo, man. You can't tell me nothing.
Yeah, if you go 0-2 at everything for the rest of your career, you're still a legend.
Yeah. Let Salem tell you, he's going to hold on to it no matter what. I mean, Apex, man, he's going to hold on to it. He don't even care.
Hey, man, jokes were made after that Apex win that Salem sold his soul to the devil in order. Oh, hold up, and here's the devil, Ganondorf, coming out as a potential last-ditch effort here from Salem. I know this is a strong character of his, but it'll be tested in tournament right now. So far, doing pretty well.
That's right, and I wouldn't be surprised if he did sell to the devil. Remember when he first rose to prominence in Smash, when people were calling him the demon, man. Like, we had the god, but then here he was a demon. Right.
That back here, but it would do so much. Man, this character hits extra hard. It might be the sauce that Dark Wizzy needs to turn some of these stray hits into really big KOs.
That's right. I could finally met a character that can kind of go pound for pound with him, man. If you want to get into a slugfest, Ganondorf is all for it.
Yep, and unfortunately for Ganondorf, most of his moves don't have a sword attached to them. Whereas Ike, that's almost all he's got, is like jab 1 and 2.
Uh-oh. He's off stage, snaps the ledge. Good stuff there, my man Dark Wizzy, though. He understands that once Ganondorf gets off stage, and if he can't snap ledge in time, Ike is going to have a heyday with him. That neutral special is just enough to get the job done.
Yep, got a little bit of that.
See ya.
Assistance. Oh, and dunking him through the stage. That down air, just enough reach. Such a huge sword, man. And this is back to even. Salem and Dark Wizzy having a bit of a breakaway at the beginning, but definitely cannot count your chickens before they hatch in a game like this.
Don't ever do that, Light not even giving them that false insecurity, that thought in mind that they can do this, man. He said, yeah, you might have switched to Ganondorf, but it ain't nothing going to change here, player. Uh-oh. Oh, no, the boots!
Oh, and the reverse boots. That bison kick.
Oh, my. Yo.
Excuse me.
Mars, relax. Okay, the parry reads, yes, the parry reads, and then, of course, the counter reads. He's just been on point with how well he's reading where the blue team is going to go. But even as I say that, though, dead even in terms of stocks.
Yep, getting that backward facing ether. Gonna end his life. All of a sudden, back to even here. Light bleeding out on the second stock, too. Dark Wizzy trying to take care of him, but now Light with stage control. Mars with stage control on the other side. No, not even going to attempt the dunk there. He knew Salem had the time to recover.
Uh-oh.
Mars taking the front lines.
He tries to come in with that wizard's foot once more.
Whoa, whoa. The dark dive, up B stage spike right there.
Maybe Ganondorf was the move. I mean, I trust in any character that Salem picks, but man, Ganondorf at this level in doubles, you're like, are you sure, sir?
Hey, man, I think doubles has always been where Ganon's excelled.
That's true. That's very true. I mean, even looking back at players like Ganon the Beast, they've always done phenomenal in doubles.
That's a throwback right there.
Throwback. Hey, gets the forwarder.
Oh, and another one. Wizzy just swinging him. Maybe attempting Gerard. It's a little tricky Gerard in this game, but there goes Mars. Okay, blue team, they're online here, 3 stocks to 1. All they gotta do is shut the light out, and there it is. Jab to up smash.
He said Ganondorf, he does have a sword. He doesn't use it very often, but it's definitely a sword in his arsenal. That up smash covering a lot of distance there on that stage.
Yep.
Salem and Dark Wizzy, man, keeping this thing going and hanging in there for the most part. I was actually getting a little worried for him. You know, we've seen that very convincing 3-0 in the last game. I was like, yo, I don't want to see that again. I don't, man. If you got to switch characters, switch it up. I want to get some more games. This is grand finals, all right? Come on now.
Yeah, I want this to go as long as possible, man. We got nothing else for the night, so
Very true.
might as well make the most of our time.
Okay, so switch to Ganondorf. He was able to make some magic happen there. He might actually stay this time. I don't know. You know, you switch to a character like Ganondorf where you do really well. You're like, maybe we just needed that 1W. I'm going to switch back to Lucina, or maybe he's just like, I'm just going to ride this thing out and see what we get. Oh no, he's actually staying Ganondorf.
Okay, I can appreciate that.
Yeah, I agree.
He had a good match with them last game, right? So now that it's 1-1, effectively we're playing a best of 3.
Yes.
No resets anymore to happen.
Oh,
It's going to be the end of the tournament. So if he's able to keep this Ganondorf rolling, then we could see blue team come out the same way they did in winter semifinals.
I think, you know, had he, you know, the blue team won, but had it been Salem with only 1 stock and Wizzy with 2, I'd be like, yo, you got to switch off of Ganondorf. But because he had the 2 stocks, I appreciate this a lot.
Oh, I thought it was Wizzy that had 2 stocks.
I thought it was Salem. Salem had the 2 stocks. We'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, we'll check the tapes. But either way, so far Salem has been getting tossed this match. Already taking 110. Wizzy not far behind him. And almost about to drop that first stock. But now that he's back in control, anything can happen with this character. He could kill you before you know it.
And he's looking for it too, man. You start seeing Ganondorf do a lot of short hops, you know, a lot of empty hops around. You know that he's just looking for that point. Either toss out back here or toss out forward here.
That's going to be the end of Mars. Blue team with a rather weak start in this game 3 here, but the KO power differential, man, even with Fox and Ike, 2 very strong characters, Ganon just shining through as a real bruiser here.
You know, weak start or not, man, you've got the lead. You got to try to hold on to it as much as possible. And I like this, trying to reset the neutral jumps off stage there, but unfortunately, it does not matter. We've tossed Mario off stage, and we've done away with them. The yellow team in control once more.
Yo, that angle down forward tilt from Mars, too, I really like that.
Yes, that was some good stuff.
Wizzy attempting the spike. It's not going to combo off the up air in the air.
Okay. No, tries to go for the boot. It doesn't even matter at that point, man. Even up once more. And, you know, on the bright side of things, too, even though it's who has the stocks obviously tell a different story for both ends of the spectrum. Light been doing a good job of stock taking too. Still 3 stocks, man. Hasn't even reached 100% quite yet.
Still 4-4 though, despite Mars getting tossed just a little bit. He definitely do the same thing to Salem once he responds with a fresh stock and then really just combo food even in singles. Oh, and unable to get the save. There goes Fox. Okay, even stocks, but of course Salem very bloody right now.
So he's going to stop the bleeding. Not much, said Light. Good stuff. Runs right up and gets the up smash. And again, you know, Light, any instance where it feels like it's going to get even or any instance where it feels like the opposing side is going to get the lead, he just kicks it up a notch.
Hashtag get even.
Get even coming soon, man.
All right, who is going to pull ahead in the flex game here between Mars Light and Dark Wizzy Salem? So much on the line right now, and potentially the safety of this Ganondorf pick on the line as well.
Right. Uh-oh, the empty hop, the reverse tomahawk that time back to him.
Love that.
Talk about comfortability, yes, sir.
Yeah, and Salem not even attempting to parry enemies backers from Light. Could have gone a much different way had he done that, but now everything looking in favor of the yellow team here. It's so weird to say yellow. It's usually red or blue and then sometimes green.
Yeah, we didn't get a lot of yellow team matches in Smash 4. You know, obviously we stayed out of the 8-player Smash. We kind of kept it to a very simplistic front, but yeah, I like the yellow team.
And man, I have definitely done that a couple times in the past where you just back out, go to 8-player Smash.
Yes, sir.
Because I want to be Super Saiyan. Sometimes I've even done that in singles.
Oh.
Give myself yellow team to get the glow.
That's actually ridiculous. Okay, Max strap. I'm writing it down just in case you ever playing bracket. Don't let him be yellow team. Got it.
Even as a one-man army.
Right.
But anyway, guys, we are at potentially the last game of the tournament for the night. Dark Wizzy and Salem facing a 1-2 deficit after a clean sweep through winners to get here to Grand. Meanwhile, Mars and Light, this has been the only team capable of stopping them so far.
Let's see what we're going to get here, man.
They skipped right past Dual Zone.
Let it go, Max. Come on, man.
I wonder if they just don't know it's there. Keep going down, man. Keep going down.
Okay. Oh, find us. Okay, well, you know what? Brawl music wasn't bad, though. Brawl had some bangers.
Yeah.
Smash 4 music was all right. I think Brawl had the bangers, obviously not as many songs. I love, like, with Mila's Divine Protection or Attack, you know, from Castle Siege. I love those songs.
Yeah, the Fire Emblem 7 battle theme.
Yeah, but then I think Smash 4 kind of expanded the amount of songs you could have, but I don't think a lot of them were good, though. I'm going to be real. Ultimate, though? Ultimate has the bangers. Oh, wait. What is this?
This is the
Yoshi's
Yoshi's 64
but,
or what?
But why, though?
Yeah, I don't know how they arrived at this conclusion.
All right, man.
I don't even know if we're going to see it in the match. Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, it's Yoshi's story. That's why.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what could be looked at as the final game here in Grand Finals. Genesis number 6 here, man. And Light and Mars been playing phenomenal all evening. We're looking to close this one out on a dominant front here, but the blue team, though, still hanging on with a lot of gas left in the tank.
And this Lucina pick coming back now. Ganon, good for taking a game, also good for dropping a game. So I don't think they want to put all the marbles on that character just yet.
It's the life you choose when you pick Ganondorf, man. He's a glass cannon, at least in doubles. Singles, you kind of get blown up. As you said, you know, has a different home in doubles for the most part.
Yeah, with a lot of stuff happening on the screen, you can sneak in some of those slower moves and really make them count. But speaking of sneaking in those moves, we got Light dashing all the way up to Salem, just crushing him. Oh, and Salem doing the same to Mars.
I want to talk about how good it is that I, especially on a stage like this, can toss out forward smash right as the stage curves at the ledge. Because typically, like what we just seen there, Dark Wizzy would try to punish that forward smash with the grab, and he couldn't because he was out space and he didn't even realize it. So if we see some more of that from the swordsman, things are going to get really ugly here on both sides.
Yeah, have to mind the terrain for sure. And something that a lot of people aren't doing is basically wave landing onto the stage, you know, a ledge dash using the slants of Yoshi's story. But this tournament, or the stage has been legal a 2-minute tournament, so I feel like it's going to be something people figure out over time.
Absolutely.
Also, because you know, most of the player base comes from Smash 4 rather than Melee, so they're not looking for stuff like that.
Not at all. Oh, wait. Wait. I don't even know what the heck happened up there in that magnifying glass, but regardless, it resulted in the blue team taking a slight lead here. Let's see what they can do to kind of hold on to it, because this is a very similar situation we seen in the last game. You know, they had the slight lead, and the yellow team just kind of snapped their fingers, and they hit the blue team with the Thanos, man. It wasn't looking pretty.
Now, oh, everybody's Thanos right now. People disintegrating into thin air. Wizzy looking to do the same to Mars. 85, 98% now. Damage is climbing. Mars so tricky with how he tries to open people up, even with the top platform, not a favorable position, but he's still using everything in his arsenal to try to trick Wizzy.
Really struggling here, though, to get the stock taken. Oh, wait. And
oh, the slant. I feel like that was the slant, man.
And that, yeah, is definitely the slant. That's another thing, too. You know, we cannot figure out a way to deal with the yellow team off stage. On stage, they're a menace. But right as I say that, though, the special pushing Mars a little bit too far away into the magnifying glass, and just wasn't quite able to get back to the stage.
Are we getting 5 games?
We could be here. There's another up special.
Current light in the match indicates that we will.
Light not looking too good. That's obviously going to be, oh, actually a grab release into a fourth. I thought we were going to see a back throw there that time.
Well, Salem too caught up in the ending lag of Dancing Blade, not realizing that Dark Wizzy was just holding a KO right in front of his face.
Okay, empty hop. Again, another parry. I love it. Okay, won't be able to survive too many more up airs courtesy of Lucina.
Counter, yes, there we go. That could be the end of Mars. Yes, Salem just going to swing on the massive lag of that directional air dodge. Swings on Light for trying to come at him off stage, and here we go. The 5th and final game.
I was afraid, Max. I can't lie. You know, I'd be lying if I said I didn't get afraid for these players. You know, you see something happening, you see a situation unfolding. Obviously, we're looking at the game in a different light. I'm just like, yo, man, is that really about to go down like that? Is it really about to happen? But our prayers were answered, though. We were able to get 5 games on board. You know, we got 3-0 in winners. Here we are on the loser side of things in grand finals.
This is just as intense as it could get. A 2-set. Well, you know what? Could have been a game 5 first set as well.
It could have. It most certainly could have.
That would be like top 10 most epic anime moments compilation, you know? But instead, just going to have to settle for the 2nd set going in the last game. Both of these teams, they want the prestige of having this first Super Major under their belts.
Yes.
Dark Wizzy, I feel like, is the player on the screen who wants this the most.
Oh,
He's
yes.
always been a huge supporter of doubles. Just has always been the format that clicked with him the most. And you see him and Salem coming out as not quite a dark horse team. We all knew that they would do well, but you know, you don't have an MK Leo or a Tweak or a Nairo on this team.
That's right, and it's really hard to make assumptions. I know the cliche thing to say is, you know, just anything can happen because it's the beginning of this, but I mean, I would never have guessed that, you know, Dark Wizzy and Salem would have made it to Graz. I wouldn't have guessed anybody really. Like, had we walked into Genesis Day 0 and we talked about the bracket, who do you expect to see in Grand Finals of doubles? I wouldn't have been able to make a good educated guess because, like, you know, there's so many players who are phenomenal in singles, but everything kind of evens out in doubles, you know, in terms of skill and you know, prestige. So let's see what we get here. The final game, ladies and gentlemen, like Max had just said, blue team coming out here, a little bit aggressive.
I mean, yeah, calling who was going to win or top 8 singles at this event, already a huge toss-up, but to do it in doubles, a more volatile format, of course, with 2 players on each team. You don't know how they're going to sync up, even for the 2 best players in the world. They can still be fallible.
There's just so much on the line, man. Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, wait a second. Nice. Gets the good footwork. Gets the run out and run in. I like this. I want to see more of that fox trotting, that dashing dance in and out, man. We got to be able to punish some overextension. That's something that Mario has been phenomenal. He was really good at it, obviously, in Smash 4, but in this, where the movement is even more great, I like to see that a little bit more. Because he was allowing Light to kind of grab him for free. Good God.
Yo, did you see that standoff between Mars and Salem? Both with their backs facing each other in shield, and then eventually both rolling away from each other at the same time. That is sheer respect between these 2 players. They've seen throughout the course of these now 3 sets that these teams have played exactly what each other are capable of. Everyone other than Salem going down to their 2nd stock already, just over a minute in.
Okay, air dodges away. Tried to avoid the grab. He knows that Salem's trying to get him back off stage as quickly as possible and try to extend that lead, man. An early stock loss at 22%, that'd be enough to really get under the yellow team's skin after playing so well this evening.
Both these teams have such a strong understanding of positioning, how teammates can come save each other, right? And you see Salem doing stuff like drifting all the way back, pummeling to keep one player from saving his partner. Man, this is super intense. We see him just keep going for that, going for the jab on the grab release. I like that. Double hit. You have to flip the block and then punish.
Just cannot get the stock taken off of Lucina here, though. Salem right now just being this wall. There's the grab right into the force mask. And that actually did it. No red stuff or anything. Just sent them flying.
Dark Wizzy and Salem leading 5 stocks to 3 right now.
It is not looking good. They're looking to extend it here. Nice. Gets the falling up air. Trying to keep it semi-close for the most part. Only 1 stock differential here, but I got to say the percents definitely tell a much more bleak story here, Max.
Yeah, man, for such a strong first set and such a competitive second set for for Light and Mars, this is not going the way they probably anticipated. Salem particularly has turned up so hard in this match. Wow, okay. Not going to drag Dark Wizzy down with him. Wants to hang on to that stock.
I'm about to say, don't do it to him. Don't do it to him.
Don't do it to your own team, man.
That's right.
That stock could go a much longer way if you just bet on it. Okay.
Okay,
Quick draw gonna kill.
Like I said, you gotta respect quick draw off stage, but once more, another whip grab turns into a stock loss. Light all by himself. Off stage, good stuff there. Gets the short hop there. Obviously not enough to turn it into anything at a low percent, but at least wanted to save his teammate, but unfortunately he's gonna take more than a short hop nair here. A 2v1 right now, my man Mars. It ain't looking good.
This is such a strong lead now. Dark Wizzy and Salem on the cusp, and that's gonna do it. No, okay, never mind. The dramatic finish, man. Such a tease sometimes.
The worst. If at first you don't succeed, try again for the dramatic finish. Ladies and gentlemen, you have your Smash Ultimate Grand Finals doubles champions, man. What the heck? After a long and grueling day of doubles, it was ultimately Dark Wizzy and Salem who were able to clutch it out after a phenomenal showing from Light and Mars.